Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome to my weekend vlog. This weekend we are going to be decorating for Valentine's Day, so I thought that was a fun enough event to bring you guys along. Of course, we're doing other things as well. I think today, which is Saturday, I'm going to do the prep work, which is going to be just giving the house a quick cleaning before I put out all the Valentine decor, just dusting and stuff like that. But also I want to make some heart-shaped cookies just to kind of feel festive while we're decorating. We can eat some cookies. But the first thing I need to do is go into our creepy basement. This door right behind me, if you guys can see this door here, is the door to our basement, which is a very slight upgrade to being outside. So please don't be horrified if you've never seen our basement before, but our house was built in 1895. The basement has not been finished. The floor is pretty much dirt. The windows are not well sealed, and it's where we store all of our firewood. So it is really a mess down there. Not ideal for storage, but it's the space we have to work with, so we make it work. So I just wanted to give you guys a little warning about what our basement looks like. All right, let's go down to the basement and get the Valentine decor out. So I still haven't been able to find our Valentine's decor, but I had this Nimbus 2000 fall on my head that I actually got for Madison for Christmas and forgot about. And it was in a bag on top of a bunch of bins. As I was kind of rummaging through, this fell on my head. So yeah, she has a very late Christmas gift. I hate spending too much time here in the basement, but I still can't find the Valentine's Day box. I'm wondering if I never decorated last year because we were actually headed to Disney and we got back like the beginning of February, so I'm not sure if I even decorated last year. But I found this box, and it is a box of old books. So this must be from our first house. We moved here in 2005, and sorry for the noise, the furnace is right behind me. And this must have been just sitting here since then. I never sorted through these books or put them away. So as much as I don't like to spend too much time down here in our very creepy basement, especially after the nightmare I had last night, which I'll tell you guys about later, I really want to see what books are in here, and it's too heavy for me to carry up the stairs. So I'm going to take a quick look at these and I'll catch back up with you guys. Okay, let me quickly show you the treasures that I found in the basement today. These Victorian Homes magazines I have been missing for years, and I knew I would not have ever thrown them out, and they're impossible to get now because this company went out of business. So I found the whole collection of magazines that I was receiving, I think, for a few years. So that's exciting. I'm excited to go through all of these. An old family circle, which there must be some good recipes in here, being that I saved this. So I'm gonna look through that. And then so many books. These two I think I bought in Salem, Massachusetts when we went there. So I'm gonna give them to Madison. She might want them just because she has her whole Harry Potter theme going on in her room right now. And I'm not going to talk about every single one of these books, but these are all of the books that I found. And this is one I definitely wanted in my book collection. This one I almost bought, as well as this one, several times. So I'm glad that I had them. I saw the movie, did not read this book, but I loved the movie, so I do want to read it. Of course, Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit is something that I definitely want in my library, and I also have not read that, believe it or not. And then I found a couple of books that a friend of mine loaned to me. This one's from 2000 and this one's from 2001. And I am wondering if I should reach out to her or just let it go at this point, because it's very embarrassing that I never returned them. But also I haven't read them yet, so I'd like to read those. I have this book already, and it looks like my mom had it with her on a flight because this is her boarding pass in there, so she must have given it to me. So I'm going to donate this one. And this is a book I actually almost purchased several times because I read it and really enjoyed it. So I definitely want to read it again. So I was excited to find that in there. And then finally, all of my weird New Jersey magazines, which are really cool. I don't know if this is just specific to New Jersey or if you have it in your state too. You guys will have to let me know in the comments below if your state has these as well, but it's just really like creepy stories and fascinating things about our state that are weird. So I was excited to find those. How you doing today, Madison? Good. Good. Are you interested in baking heart-shaped cookies later on today? And then tomorrow we can decorate for Valentine's Day. Sure. Would that be fun? Mm-hmm. Are you enjoying your new Nimbus 2000 that fell on my head in the basement? Awesome. And I found the box. It's just one small cardboard box. I shared this on my Instagram the other day, but I know not all of you follow me on Instagram, so I just wanted to show you. I received this from the vet. Our cat Princess passed away a little over a week ago, and I'm gonna cry every time I open this. It's a beautiful sympathy letter, but look at this. It's her little paw prints, and they're so perfectly done, and it's so sweet, and I can't look at it without crying, but I know a lot of you probably didn't see, and it's just so precious, and I wanted to share that with you guys. Okay, so now that we're out of the basement, I can tell you my nightmare last night. And again, if you guys are new, there is some stuff that goes on in our house sometimes that's kind of creepy. So I usually share a lot of ghost stories and things like that, or especially around Halloween. I'll leave a link above if you want to see my whole Jen's Haunted Home playlist. But last night I had a nightmare that I was at my mom's house, which is across the street, and there was a bat in the house, and I was scared, so I left my mom's house and started running home, and the doors were wide open at the front entrance of our house. And we have two sets of doors, so like the first set is double doors, and then there's another door beyond that. So all of the doors were open, and I tried to get into the second door, and it was kind of pushing me away. There was a force coming from the inside out, not allowing me to get into the house. And of course that totally freaked me out, and I decided I did not want to stay. So I started to make my way out of the house to run away from the house, and the double doors started pushing me in and wouldn't let me leave. And I was like having this fight against the doors, and now I was not able to get out of the house, and I was terrified because I knew it was like haunted and there were ghosts inside and they wouldn't let me leave. So I finally broke away, and I just started running and running and running. I never stopped running. I just woke up. But yeah, that was my dream. So going into the basement and spending an extended period of time down there this morning was a little bit creepy for me. Okay, so I have my binder here with all of my recipes, and we are going to do this. It's like a Christmas tree cookie recipe. It is something that I got from a friend a long time ago, but we're basically going to follow the same recipe, except we're going to make Valentine heart cookies. So here are all of our ingredients. We need butter, confectioner sugar. The weird thing about this recipe is you do not use regular granulated sugar, you use confectioner sugar instead. And then we also have some cream of tartar, vanilla, flour, baking soda, and eggs. We're going to get to baking. So these look a lot prettier when they're iced, but what I'm going to do is only ice a few right now, just because I really want to eat them. But the rest I'm going to freeze for Valentine's Day. And I'm just going to use Confectioners sugar and milk for just basic cookie icing. And then we have some sprinkles that we'll put on top. I have never stored cookies before like this, like sideways on their sides, so we'll see how they hold up, but they fit in here perfectly, so that works out really well. Chester is very curious as to what is in this box, and I can see him getting into things. I think we need to close it up until tomorrow so that he doesn't start to explore. Okay guys, so now that I gave the house a quick cleanup, just kind of dusted some things and vacuumed the whole downstairs. We have our Valentine's cookies, so that was good, accomplished that. Tomorrow morning we're going to put out whatever Valentine decor I have and then stick around because we're actually going to take a drive down to the seashore. Even though it's like 30 something degrees out today here in New Jersey, it is so cold and windy, so I'm hoping tomorrow is not going to be quite that cold. But we rent a shore house every year, and this year we're renting a house that we've never rented before, so we have nothing else going on. We're gonna take a ride to the shore and we're gonna check out the house, maybe get something to eat and go see the ocean. So I hope that you guys will stick around for our decorating tomorrow and our trip to the shore. Good morning, guys. It is Sunday morning around 9 a.m. and I am anxiously awaiting for Madison to wake up so that we can decorate for Valentine's Day before we head out to the seashore. So we're supposed to leave here around 10ish because we do want to stop at Starbucks along the way. So we only have about an hour, so I might just have to go ahead and wake her up. But that is the plan. We're going to get out some Valentine decor and then we're going to head to the beach in January when it's not even 30 degrees right now, but that's what we're doing today. And I'm excited to bring you guys along, but I think I am going to go ahead and wake her up so that we can get this done and head out for the day. If you guys are wondering what I'm currently reading, I had my patrons vote on a book for me the other night because I just couldn't decide what to read next. And they selected Maybe in Another Life by Taylor Jenkins Reid. So I've been reading this all weekend. It's so good. I'm sorry if you guys can hear singing, loud singing in the background. That's my daughter. And this hand lotion by Bath & Body Works is so nice. I usually like the Japanese cherry blossom the best, but this is rose scented, which is perfect for Valentine's Day. And look at the packaging. It's so pretty and it smells really good. Like their 24-hour moisture lotions are really, really nice. And I just love the way it smells. It's like perfect for February. If you guys can see my nails, this is Ice Maybe by Color Strips, and I really like it. Look at like the snowflakes. Definitely has Elsa Frozen vibes, and I think it's so pretty.
We keep on telling lies. That is how we stay alive. So you know that I don't mind about what is wrong and what is right. We keep moving in different rhythms. Still I know what you feel. We keep moving in different rhythms. Two different minds telling lies. That's how we stay alive. At least we try to survive. We're not the ones who hide. Two different minds.
Seriously, having dogs is like having toddlers. Look at what a mess Leo makes every morning. What you got, Leo? You got a toy? Yeah? You're so cute. You're so cute. Okay, so I'm glad that that has finally been accomplished, but before we head out, I just wanted to tell you guys what I decided to do with the books that I borrowed from a friend of mine back in college. So I've had these books for 20 years, and it's funny because, like I said yesterday, I just had a box of books in our basement that I completely forgot about for many, many years. And I was in a little bit of a predicament because I'm thinking to myself, do I pretend like this never happened and just keep the books and read them and just hold on to them? Do I message her, even though we kind of have lost touch over the years, we're Facebook friends. We were the closest friends ever when we were little growing up together. We practically lived with each other for years, but now we have really lost touch and we see each other on Facebook and comment and things like that, but we're not tight anymore like we used to be. So do I just message her and say, hey, listen, I found these books, do you want them back 20 years later? Or do I read them as soon as I can, put them in a box, mail them out to her, and leave a little note? So this is my plan. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to mail these back to her after I read them. And I'm even thinking of, because her name and where she lived and the year that she read the book is like written on the inside flap. I'm not going to show that to you because it's personal, but I'm wondering if I should write my information with the current year, which is 20 years later, and mail them back to her with 2 of my books and just say, you know what, if it takes you 20 years to get them back to me, that's fine, enjoy. So, you know, I'm thinking about doing that. I just think that's going to be a fun surprise from somebody that you haven't heard from in that long. And yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm going to do. I think that's going to be fun. And we are going to head out now. At least it's sunny out today because it's cold. And I will bring you guys along with us as we go check out the house that we're going to be renting this year when we go down to the shore. Okay, so we just got Starbucks and they had this at the checkout, and it's a mermaid bookmark. It's so cute, and it was normally $9.95, but I got it for like $2 because it's considered Christmas. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so we are headed home. Emily got a microphone, so it's going to be a very entertaining ride. I got my fudge. Luckily, they were still open on the boardwalk. We looked at the house, which was beautiful, and we went to the candy shop. Just want to show you. What is this called? A Cookie Monster? There. Isn't that cool? That looks so cool. So yeah, we spent the day on the boardwalk doing fun stuff. And Madison got candy too. And now we are headed home. Okay guys, so we just got home and I am going to try my fudge, even though it's like dinner time right now. I don't know what we're doing for dinner because we ended up having pizza on the boardwalk, and it worked out perfectly because there really are not very many people walking the boardwalk in the middle of the winter. So the pizza place, we were going to take some slices to go, but no one was there. There was like one guy with a mask heating up pizza. So we actually had an opportunity to sit down and eat, which was really nice. And then of course we got our goodies. We got fudge and candy and all those things. So I'm not that hungry yet, but I do want to try the fudge. Okay, do you see these two? They're on either side of me waiting to see what I'm doing. All right, let's check this out. I have milk chocolate, and then I also have peanut butter and milk chocolate. These look so good, And they give you this little, they gave me 2 little teeny tiny knives to cut it up. So I think first I'm going to try the milk chocolate. They really have these wrapped up good. In the summertime, they're not pre-wrapped, but I'm guessing it's because they probably have them out a lot longer this time of year. I think I need scissors to open this. I'm just gonna try a little piece of both, and then whichever one I like best, I'll go in for a much larger piece. That's really good. Look at these 2. You're not getting the fudge. All right, peanut butter fudge. That's good. Did you guys know it's National Peanut Butter Day? And I had peanut butter fudge, unknowingly. Crazy, right? Anyway, it's been a long day. It was so nice taking a drive, seeing the ocean, getting fresh air, walking on the boardwalk, getting exercise. Like, all of it was such a great way to like just go out and feel like I'm doing something without being exposed to a lot of other people or worrying about coming in contact with COVID. Like, I feel like we found a fun way to spend a Sunday afternoon. So it's almost 6 o'clock at night now. I think the kids are going to be getting hungry soon. I don't know what we're gonna do for dinner, probably something like snacks or hors d'oeuvre kind of frozen stuff. I don't know, but I'm not cooking tonight because I want to get ready for bed. It's been a long day, but it was a lot of fun, but a lot of traveling and a lot of walking and stuff like that. So I am ready to wind down. I hope that you guys enjoyed my weekend vlog. It was fun to bring you along and share some of my Valentine decor and baking and going to the ocean and all of the things. So I hope that you enjoyed coming along. I hope you guys are all doing well, and I will see you really soon. Bye.